Yo, what is up guys, it is Cody, and I am going to be releasing my Summerset IL Stamina Nightblade PvP build. There may be a couple of changes before this patch goes live, but most of the sets that I'm running and abilities that I'm running and CP that I'm using should remain unchanged when this patch does go live. So it's probably a build that you may have seen before, but I'm just giving you guys what I'm going to be running next patch, because I know you guys are probably out there like, oh my god, Cody, are you back? Oh my god, Cody, what about this build? I see it in the comments. So here you go. We're running Bloodspawn, Heavy Light, we're running Shacklebreaker, and Bone Pirate. So next patch, guys, you're going to be able to run 2 5-piece sets, even if you are running a two-handed weapon. So two-handed greatsword, two-handed bow, these do count as 2-piece set bonuses. So we're able to run Bone Pirate, Shacklebreaker, and Bloodspawn. So this is a 5-1-1 build. I'm running 5-1-1 on this build because we are pushing pretty high max stats because of the Bone Pirate and Shacklebreaker. So as you can see, we're running prismatics on our big pieces, and we're running stamina glyphs on our small pieces, and impen on all the armor. You can throw a couple well fitted, but I don't think it's necessary. And we're running Triune. I don't even know if that's how you say it, but this is the new jewelry trait. It gives you, it's pretty much prismatic jewelry trait. Weapon damage on all 3 jewelry pieces. And we're running a Nirnhone greatsword and an infused weapon damage bow. So you can, if you don't want to run this disease enchant, I definitely recommend the minor vulnerability and minor defile poisons. Since we're running points into defile, I think it's just a great idea to run those poisons. You get a little bit of more amp damage with a minor vulnerability and about 20% plus depending on your CP and befoul with the minor defile glyph and incap. Those stack. It's very good to take down your tanky opponents that can't purify. So you guys are probably running, why are you running so many prismatic types of things, Cody? Well, as a Stam Nightblade, guys, you are very squishy considering most Stam Nightblades will run medium armor. So having that high health pull, as you can see, 25k in Cyrodiil is going to help you survive, and you're just less prone to be burst, guys. So on a Nightblade, you're very squishy with medium armor, but since we have Bloodspawn, since we have decent amount of impen, max CP, and this high health pull, it's going to be a lot harder for your enemies to burst you down. Without prismatic glyphs, you should be at 40k max stam and 20k max health, but this gives you an extra 5k, and I think it's honestly worth it, guys. The max health is going to provide that tankiness indirectly, since it's going to be harder for you to be burst. So this is what our stats look like buffed, guys. The only thing you're not going to see on the stat sheet is our weapon damage glyph, because we do not have a target right now. So we're looking at 25k max health, 17k max magicka. It's actually awesome. So the max magicka is going to really help us use our fear, our shade, and our cloak. So that's also cool. And this is what it looks like, guys, if you want to pause the video at any chance. We got 3k impen, 37k max stam, 25k max health, 3.5k weapon damage, 2.6k stam recovery, and 900 magic recovery. You technically do have more stam recovery than this, considering heavy attacking, Nightblade passives, and leeching strikes. So I know a lot of people are like uncomfortable with this, but trust me, it's a lot more stam recovery than you think. We're running the Warrior Stone because we are running leeching strikes, and I believe that's going to give us plenty of recovery on top of the stam recovery we have now, which is 2600, almost 2700. And we're running Dubious Camera Throne, and I believe Wood Elf is the best race. So these are our skills next patch. Mass Hysteria, this is our AoE CC. You can use this defensively or offensively. I do have another video that goes over how to play Nightblade, so I'll put that in the description below. Surprise Attack, this is going to be our spammable DPS. This is going to give us Major Fracture, and it can give us off balance if we hit Surprise Attack in Sneak or Cloak. Relentless Focus, this is going to give us Minor Berserk, which is 8% damage, Minor Endurance, which is 10% stam recovery, and once we hit 5 light attacks, we can activate our Assassin Scourge, which is just incredible DPS single target skill. Executioner, obviously once your opponent falls under that 50% health pull, you definitely want to start using this skill. It will help you take down your opponents quicker than Surprise Attack. Rally, this is our hot / our instant heal. Once it's like, you know, a low enough duration, you pop this to get your health back. Incap, obviously our CC, cheap, hard hitting ultimate that does major defile. It's great. increases your damage done by 20% as well. Shadow image, really cool. This patch, you don't need a target, so you can just kind of place it and whoop, there you go. Back to that. Leeching Strike, this is going to give us some ultimate through our passives. It's also going to give us some increased healing, and it's going to give us a lot of stamina sustain. So that is why we're running this skill. Multiple reasons. Healing, ultimate, stamina sustain. Shuffle helps us get rid of snares. Also helps us be immune to snares after purging snares, and dodge chance. Really expensive, probably would use it after CC breaking if Vigor's not a priority. Shadow Disguise, this no longer allows us to crit our heals, so that's another reason we have such high max health, you know. Our defense as a Nightblade is taken down a lot since we can't crit our heals anymore, but this is still an incredible skill to reset the fight, and basically it's one of the Nightblade's main defense, you know. Shade, and, you know, pop off the cloak. Vigor, obviously our main heal over time, and Soul Siphon, our oh shit moment when we just cannot heal the damage and pressure. And we're using tripods. Definitely use tripods. I think it's going to be great since it's going to help your magicka and stamina recovery go up with the passives of the potion. So on to CP, you don't have to copy the exact same CP as me, but this is pretty min-max. 56 Warlord, 32 into Arcanist and Mooncap, 19 into Tenacity, 50 into Pep Vow. This will help your in-cap. It will help if you proc the Disease Enchant if you're using it. It will also increase your Minor Defile Poison. Like I said earlier in the video, you should definitely use those. 61 into Tumbling, 19 into Bless, 72 Mastered Arms, 72 Precise Strikes, 44 Piercing, 43 Mighty, 72 Ironclad, 46 Resistant, 23 Thick Skin, 49 Hardy, 49 Elemental Defender, and 11 into Quick Recovery. So if you guys have any questions, comments, and concerns, throw them down in the comment section below. Join the Discord, you can ask me questions there. I'm slowly returning to ESO. I'm still playing Fortnite, but I'm also going to be in ESO. Guys, I am max CP on the PC NA servers, and I do stream every single day, so make sure to check me out. But yeah, this is probably going to fall in one of the categories of best in terms of builds. I know a lot of you guys are probably like, what about a build with Master Bow? We'll probably release one later, but this is definitely really easy setup to get, and it's definitely up there with the min-max builds. Anyways, that is going to wrap up this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. It's been Cody, and I will see you guys in either a stream or the next video. Peace.